those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
Hey guys, we're here today to talk to you about satellite radio and how we think that it hasn't really been an innovation of technology.
We actually found that most people are actually laggards when it comes to satellite radio. A lot of people aren't even sure what satellite radio is and what all it entails, and a lot of people really aren't listening to it, which we actually found to be really surprising.
Today we're going to show you the history of satellite radio and how we think that it isn't really an innovation to our society.
Yep, so stay tuned. Wikipedia defines satellite radio as being a digital radio signal broadcasted by a communication satellite, which covers a larger geographical range than terrestrial radio signals. The timeline of how satellite radio originated is as follows. In 1992, the FCC designated the S-band for satellite radio transmissions. S-band is a frequency range from about 1.55 to 5.2 gigahertz and is not only used for satellite radio, but is also used for weather radars, surface ship radars, and communication satellites, which have been used by NASA.
March 3rd, 1997, the FCC granted licenses to CD satellite radio, which is now Sirius satellite radio, and the American Mobile Radio, which is now XM satellite radio, which would transmit over the S-band. However, the licenses weren't easy to obtain. Several companies submit bids to the FCC, where CD satellite radio and American Mobile Radio won. They paid over $80 million each to participate.
In 1998, World Space launched Afristar, which covered all regions of Africa, the Mediterranean basin countries, the Middle East, and parts of Europe. However, it was designed and fueled to maintain its assigned orbital position for only 15 years. After that point, Afristar satellite developed a defect in its solar panels and had to be decommissioned.
In 2000, Series 1, 2, and 3 were launched, and in 2001, XM Radio launched 2 satellites, Rock and Roll.
On February 19, 2007, XM and Sirius announced their plans to merge into a single company. Both companies were in debt, and they believed a merger would quickly solve that problem.
And on July 29th of 2008, XM and Sirius merged and had approximately 14 million subscribers combined.
Now, Aurelie will talk to us about AM, FM, and satellite radio and how they've emerged.
The emergence of the digital audio radio service was potentially a great innovation in technology because of terrestrial radio was becoming inundated by commercials and the quality of AM/FM radio was not so
AM radio modulating is the process of varying key aspects of the waves such as amplitudes or frequencies in order to amend waves with information. In amplitude modulation AM only, the wave's amplitude, the distance between the base of the wave and its highest point, is demodulated. AM radio is one of the oldest types of amateur radios. Communications through it's been mostly replaced by FM due to the static inference. FM is frequency modulated, only the wave's frequency is modulated. FM signals have a considerably higher bandwidth than AM signals. Bandwidth refers to the range of frequencies in which a type of radio, such as AM or FM, can operate. The higher the bandwidth, the higher the capacity of the radio waves for transmitting data in video and so on. Satellite radio transmits radio signals via satellite orbiting the Earth. It's used primarily for long-distance communications and for making contact with vehicles in space. such as the Space Shuttle and the International Space Station.
Back with another one of those block rockin' beats. Back with another one of those block rockin' beats. Back with another one of those block rockin' beats.
Alright, well we're here at the Parks Mall, and what we're going to be doing is just asking people what they think about satellite radio and if they listen to it or not. So follow us and see what happens. Okay, so we're here with Chrissy and we're just going to ask her about satellite radio. Chrissy, do you listen to satellite radio?
No, I don't.
Have you ever been exposed to it?
Yes, my car had the XM radio when I bought it, and I listened to it then, but I wasn't going to pay for it, so once it expired, I haven't used it.
Okay, thank you.
We're here with Brenda, and she's told us that she has listened to satellite radio. Would you tell us why you chose not to listen to it?
Yeah, I can. It's not informational, and I have to pay for it. Also, when I listen to media, I listen to it for information as well, like commercials and what's on sale, or since I'm a business owner, what other businesses are doing sales or whatever, or competitive markets. But that's why I don't. It's great to listen to personally if you just want to chill and hear nothing else, but as an informational source, it's inconvenient
Do you
and it
know
costs too much.
how is that affecting our society now?
I think it causes people to tune out, because basically they kind of get in the world and that's it. It's non-informational and it's just kind of an escaping source.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so do you guys listen to satellite radio? No. Alright.
Do you listen to satellite radio?
Listen to satellite radio?
No.
No, I surely don't. No.
Do you?
No.
No, I don't.
Okay, so I'm here with Corey Fintel, who is recently just graduated from high school, and we just want to ask him a few questions about satellite radio. So Corey, have you ever listened to satellite radio?
Not at all.
Why not?
No, I'm sorry, yes. I have listened to satellite radio actually, and I didn't really think much of it. I just thought the regular radio stations were much more, not better, but they were convenient for me. And instead of spending that extra $30, $40 for a satellite service, that I'll only listen to 1 or 3 channels.
Right, so it's basically more convenient to listen to AM or FM radio.
Correct.
Okay. How do you think satellite radio has affected society?
I don't really think it has. I think it was one of those opportunities that people have taken. They've taken, oh hey, satellite radio, that could work for some people, the upper high class people. But I don't really think it's made a big impact on society at all.
Okay. Well, what do you think the future of satellite radio is? Do you think that it will grow into something that more people can appreciate? Like, can you just tell me more about that?
Well, if XM and Sirius have combined together because they weren't making enough money, I don't think it will get any better. Especially with our recent economy and stuff, how many different corporations, our big, car companies, our car companies, they're going downhill. So I'm thinking if our car companies are going downhill, what will that make of satellite radio? And I don't think it will make it very far.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. And have an awesome day.
Thank you.
Alright, we're here with Bren again, and we're asking her about satellite radio. She says that she actually does have it and she listens to it. How long have you had satellite radio for?
At least a year.
At least a year. And you're subscribed to it whenever your subscription ends, you're thinking about resubscribing, or? Okay.
Yeah, I actually get it from I got a new car, so you can
try. Yeah.
My dad got me.
You got you the whole year. Oh, okay, cool. And you do listen to a lot. Why do you listen to it? Like, what do you like about it?
No commercials.
No commercials?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. And then...
They used to actually do a whole lot of more music that wasn't on the radio, but now they're kind of, I don't know, since they merged, it's like the same stuff here on the radio, that's one thing I don't like.
Oh, really? Do you hear any commercials on that?
Well, yeah, they're not like radio when it's like commercials, it's like little bit things.
Just a little bit, yeah. And how do you think that it's like affected society, like the creation of satellite radio?
Well, I mean, if you're impatient, like people don't want to hear commercials, so that's why they want to hear it because you know how you just pretty much get music. A little talk radio time, not as much as on like the regular radio. But the stations I listen to, they don't really give you like anything beneficial.
Yeah.
It's like gossip and stuff.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys listen to satellite radio?
No.
No. No, I don't know what that is. No.
No, I don't.